Welcome back to the Average Joe podcast. I'm your host here, Joe, and today we're talking to the men. And these are just ways that you can like level up as a man, become a high value man, become a calm, cool, and collected guy who can attract any kind of woman that he's out there looking for. And these are just like a list of things that I've compiled just talking to men, and dealing with guys that I just see that could help you become better men out there. So one of the first things is like to get a skill, get and master a skill, get educated and like really knowledgeable in something so that you're extremely useful. And that's how you're going to make your bread and butter. Because like we all know, like how value man or women are looking for a guy with money. So find your way or whatever you're going to be doing to get your money. It's engineering, it's, handiwork, carpentry. Is it IT? Is it you're going to be a doctor? You're going to be an entrepreneur, lawyer, whatever it is, get a skill, be educated and knowledgeable, because there's nothing more attractive, than a smart man. A guy with, with intelligence. There's just, men like it, women like it. Who doesn't like to be around that kind of guy? And you need to be, a master at your craft, and also it does help to have a little bit of handiwork, be able to change a tire really quick and change light bulbs and little things like that. But it is kind of necessary. Just, you need to take care of yourself. You need to get in the gym, pump some iron, you need to eat well, you need to get your mind, body, soul, everything, all it all does matter. And when you talk to a lot of guys who, been skinny or scrawny or been fat and lost weight and became more muscular, they themselves can tell you the confidence and everything. The women, we notice it. We be in the gym, we see you guys, your men's outfits the same way as women. It fits better, you look better, you have more confidence, more people are approaching you or receptive to being approached by you. That all matters, and how you dress, guys, your wardrobe matters. How you, just all the sag and all those, things, get you a lot of pairs of suits and slacks and, button downs and loafers, dress the part, dress dress grown, okay? Grow up. Are you a boy or are you a man? What are you what image are you trying to present off? So your image and how you look, how you dress matters. Understand that men, your clothes cost a lot of money. That's why you got to work hard. That's why getting a skill and mastering your skill is very important. And like Kevin always says, the high value thing, you have to be making, well over 6 figures for 5 years. And again, that man, this is a way to kind of build yourself. If you aren't all the way there, these are some strategies and things you can do to build yourself so that you turn into a high value man. And another one thing that I wanted to bring up was getting a stable woman. Because sometimes you're, focusing on Sarah, Rebecca, Jessica, so many women out there that, and then, with women, it costs money. So you're spending money all there. If you could get yourself one stable woman you can focus on, that you guys can ground and build up, or, that you can, stay with at least while you're getting yourself together. Because we know how you guys are, it really does help. Or just flat out stay away from women for a while, because women do take your attention. They do distract you a little, they do cost money. So when you're trying to, level up and build yourself, maybe you do need to step away or just stick with one and just rock with her for a little while until you are ready. Because the multiple women out there, those are for the guys who are able to sponsor them. Also, don't be a deadbeat. If you have kids, or, don't just go out there raw dogging everything, or, things like that. Be responsible. Take care of your responsibilities. It's not manly. It's not acceptable to not take care of your responsibilities. And, women put men on child support because they're not taking care. So, avoid those things. And also, be mindful of the women you procreate with. It's as much as it is in their fault, it is also your fault. You should know the kind of woman so be mindful of that. And if you do whatever happens, be there to take care of your, responsibilities. It's all in the manliness and the high value. Because no high value man just lets their kids, doesn't take care of their kids, because it matters. Take care of your responsibilities, family, friends. We want to know you're responsible. We want to know that you can run your own household. So make sure your bills are paid. Make sure, after a certain age, you cannot have roommates. I'm so sorry. I know cutting the cost, but that's where you work hard, and it's not acceptable to have a roommate. I'd say at about 30, after 30, it's not also okay to be living with your parents after a certain age. I understand saving money, but that's where, again, learn a skill, learn how to invest, learn something that's not going to have you out here live with your parents past your prime. No. Develop self-esteem. Maybe you need to change your surroundings. Maybe the people you are surrounding yourself with, or the community you grew up in, or, your boys or whatever, maybe they're a little bit toxic into your growth and everything. Maybe you do need to, completely branch out, step away for a while, and really become in tune with yourself and, the next level that you're trying to be on. Because I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're trying to grow and be on the next level. Another thing is know and understand women. Have game, like you're putting your, a lot of time and effort into like becoming a man and everything. You need to understand women, how women operate, what we want, what we don't like, how to, finagle bagel us. Like, it's very important, it's very important. It'll make your life a lot easier, and also to understanding men and, how men operate in things, and your role in your friend group and all of that, and your role in society, and, your role as a man, as a provider, understanding those things. And you also, need to think bigger than yourself, think longevity, think generational wealth. We're not living in today. We're definitely living for tomorrow. And a man plans for his family, plans to be in control, and in control of your emotions, control of the women who are, you're around. You're completely in control. So you need to be stern and confident and assured in yourself and who you are, and in the decisions you're going to make. Because the woman is going to take your word, make sure that you need to make sure you're sound enough to make confident decisions that's going to impact your family. That's why I say mindful who you procreate with, mindful of how you spend your money, mindful of, how you're navigating through life. Because, we do look to you to give the answers and everything. So you need to develop that alpha energy, that alpha mentality, that dominance and that assertiveness, because if you are a passive man, you'll become a beta male. You'll get the woman who walks all over you, talks down on you. You'll feel low about yourself. You pass you around, like, we need more aggressive and assertive men out there. And it's really sad that it's like, only a minute amount of the population who makes, over six figures. I think, if men, really focus and channel on themselves a lot more, and instead of focusing on just trying to, like, be so controlled by women and vagina, like, they'd be so much better off. Like, stop, like focus less on women and focus on, your generational wealth and your kids, and focus on yourself and what you want. Like, there should be no man out here living off a woman, mooching off a woman, house husband kind of guy. Like, where do you find, the confidence in there's nothing wrong with it. Let me not make it sound like there's something wrong with it. But we need more go-getting men out there. There's, we need men who are in that 50, 60, 70, 80, $90,000 bracket. We want you to cross that next threshold. We want you to take, your skills and everything, the next step. So, you get, build a nuclear household, one, your wife and your kids and your home, and you can build, and it can take you to the next level instead of being so focused on a lot of things. And don't be flashy out here. It's tacky. It's like lame. It's ghetto. Like, a real boss doesn't have to show that he's got $100,000 on him. He really does have it. His presence, his demeanor, his intellect. That lets you know how much money, or his value. Jay-Z tells you, from back in the day, all those chains and the excess cars and all those glitz and those glamours, it really doesn't mean anything now. He has one little piece and one little watch, and everything's so clean cut, put together. It's not just some loud outfit so that's screaming, look at me, I'm so broke, I'm so desperate, I'm so insecure, I'm so, not assured in my manlyhood and in myself that I need to flash all these things so that you can see that I have money. It's whack. It's lame. It really does just show, your insecurities. You need to also be, more realistic with yourself and the goals you want. What kind of man are you? I am going to do a video on the different types of men. That's another video. But what kind of man are you? What do you really bring to the table? What kind of woman are you looking for? Appearance matters. You guys know that. And, men also too can be on the self-help journey. Seemingly while you're watching this video, because there's, I think men also need mentors. I think a lot of men are misguided. A lot of men also are, sometimes succumb to the pressures of being a man. So sometimes they just, will let the woman just do it. So I think men need to also to be proactive and going out there and seeking mentorship, getting on and watching YouTube videos, Kevin Samuels, the roommates, or, whoever these guys, whoever that you find, can help you better yourself as a man. I think it's very beneficial for men to also be out here on this self-help journey, because like we put so much pressure on them for them to be so strong, that we forget that they're human too, that they have faults, they have traumas, they have things that they've gone through or are going through. I do suggest men seek a therapist, seek a counselor, because, there are childhood traumas that people haven't gotten over. Men have daddy issues, mommy issues that, that they need to, overcome, so that it can make them a stronger man. And it'll also be better for our community and our society that we are breeding and, growing stronger men, because, the men sometimes right now are very weak. And, sometimes that's why we see a lot of these, battered and, not healthy relationships, and seemingly why so many women are single. Because like the men out here are just scarred and scorned and have their things and trials and tribulations and things that they're working through. So we all do need to be very proactive on them. So men, like you need to understand, your traumas and things and how that can, help you grow. You need to get a skill. You need to like get money management. You need to have your credit in line. You need to learn and understand women. You need to know how to approach women. You need to get game. Like, oh my God, like there's so many dudes without game. And you're just like, well, how do you expect women? You can't, money does talk, but it's a certain demeanor sometimes that we're looking for, a certain kind of energy that's what some dudes like who be broke still get some, and dudes who got money, they be struggling, having to throw their money at it. And, sometimes it is game, and that's something that you can work on. It's a confidence in you. It's, just like sending over a drink over there, just like randomly without any expectations. Like not every girl's gonna just do it, just cause. Like just cause you can, like, bitch, I'm thirsty over there. I'm just gonna send a drink regardless. It's, once that's why I say like going to the gym, working on your mental health, eating better, treating yourself better, changing your surroundings, change the women you hang around. If you're having so many issues with women, maybe it's the type of women you attract or the type of women you are attracted to. Maybe it's just there's a fault in there. So you need to take a step back, look, readjust, and then come back at it. And then you'll see that the caliber of women will be so completely different. You'll be like, well, I don't even know I was attracted to that kind of woman. This is the kind of level I'm on. This is, what I want. So it's like, there's something that needs to be built in a man. And these are the ways that you could really develop yourself into a high value man, into a man with endless options. That when a woman walks by, she's approaching you. She's feeling your energy, your presence, and things. Just speaks for itself. You won't even have to utter a word. Be in control of your life and in control of your emotions. No high value man is walking around here emotionally unstable, emotionally emotionally unavailable. They're very in tune with their emotions. They know how to control and when to give and when to pull back. Be in control. Don't let anybody make you step out of your character. Like Kevin Samuels says, the CIA is confident, intelligent, and assertive. Those things, it matters, and it really does define a man. So work hard on it, gentlemen. Let's think. Let's see. Make sure I want to tackle all the points. I got them all right here. But no, I think I highlighted everything. And, let me know what you think. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe do you think you're just doing just fine as a man? You weren't watching this video. We could always be doing better. There's always room for improvement. Maybe you are doing these things, like take it up, take it into practice. Like, I do think like YouTube videos and, self-help and working on yourself and, developing yourself inward and outward really does make the difference. Get yourself into the gym, get yourself, a mentor, find your purpose. Men have a purpose out here. Do not be just lost and in the sauce. Don't keep throwing all our money out away. Look to build and, have a stable relationship, stable home and everything. It makes a difference and it'll really help our community. Come on, you guys. Get to be some stronger men so I don't have to keep talking with all these single women out here, okay, you guys? It's a lot of single women and there's a lot of men, okay? But thank you. Tune in for another episode.